Bonjour, ça va? Good job I didn't bother telling you my plan yesterday, because obviously it has changed. Over the years, Alistair and I have devised a few routes between us. On this occasion, we're not going with my plan, we're going with one he came up with. We're going to go back onto the Grand Boucle, so at least I get a chance to ride a little bit of it before I go. And we're going to pick up where he left off the day I had my head down the loo. There were a whole series of rural trams around here. Don't know when, but we're on what was an old tram line, so the gradient's pretty good. So this is what we're looking for today, Le Grand Boucle, Périgord, Limousin.
This is just a classic example of kind of like where you get 3 tracks marked on the map. You know, one there, one there, one there. But not that one. And it's there.
I'd come to bikepack the whole of this Grand Boucle, what we're calling the Tour of the Dordogne, in 3 days with Alistair. But I was sick and we've run out of time. Plus Alistair rode a section himself and discovered it's much slower going than we anticipated, although rideable, except for one bit.
Which was completely unrideable by anything.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, but it was the only bit, and it was only about, I don't know, like it was only probably from here to that barn behind us or something like a couple of 100 metres, but it was just like a house end.
Most of this is fantastic.
Yeah. I mean,
we've just had the most screaming, let me show you where. That was the most screaming descent. Yeah, it was as loose as anything.
We're going over there and then up that hill on the opposite valley. Right. Across a lovely little bridge actually at the bottom.
All right, let's stick this on point of view and see how it looks. If you want to go first,
yeah.
I'll not be too hard up your backside. Oh yeah, brown side. God. Oh, wrong gear. So, me thinking that this was at 120 odd miles a 3-day ride seems wrong, because these are an awful lot slower miles than you'd expect. They're more actually like Scottish miles, really. We were talking about this, we've been going something like an hour and a half. We've done 5 miles. It really is slow going. It's great riding, but blooming slow going. We're now discussing how far you'd really want to do in a day on this, especially if you're carrying luggage. We've come to the conclusion that 55 miles is kind of like what I was planning. Around 100k a day. It's just a bit too much. You want to be somewhere around 60k on this, just because of the surface. It's ridiculously punchy. And that's not me saying that, that's him. Oh my god, that's it again!
Yes, it's the Wandering Ogignac Water Tower. Every ride you go on, it's there.
If you don't know what we're talking about, you probably need to look at yesterday's video to understand. Actually, even then you might not understand. We're just diverting from the route because I'm a little hungry, and it's coming up on 2 o'clock. Well, it's after 2 o'clock, so they should be open.
So it looks like it's going to be open, but it isn't.
Hang on, Lundy. It opens at 2. Oh, no, it was open till 2.
So
and then it opens at 3:30. Ah.
Next stop, here.
All right. C'est la vie. Now, one of the things you have to look out for in France are the fierce, barky dogs. And this one who's come out to meet us, hello, are you a fierce, barky dog? Yes, you are. You're a fierce, barky dog. Okay, bye-bye.
We're into our first section of single track that leads to a popular walking area near a lake.
We've just spent 10 minutes trying to translate the interpretation sign there to find out what's going on here. There's a big tourist attraction lake near here. Apparently, according to that interpretation sign, the devil's footprint is somewhere on this rock. Well, unless it's called Alain, I don't know where it is. I wonder if it moves. I wonder if that was the thing, because that rock looked in a slightly different position. No, that's not going to move, is it? It's a stupid thing to do. If you're coming this way, I wouldn't bother looking for the devil's footprint. Probably went down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal. He was in a band because he was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. Bum, bum, bum. Probably get a copyright strike for that. Actually, no, I won't. It sounds nothing like singing. I can't say I'm pleased that I had a day and a half feeling really unwell. But actually, crikey, if I try to do this Grand Boucle in, what, 3 days? Full bike packing kit, I think I'd been stuffed. Back on the Roman road that we rode yesterday. Pretty amazing to think this was down 2,000 years ago. Richard the Lionheart would have come up here. All those Roman soldiers, sinister Dexter, sinister Dexter. If you found this useful, it'd be fantastic if you give me a thumbs up. I do hope you've enjoyed it. And subscribe if you haven't, and then we can find out what's going to happen tomorrow. We might find another bit of the Boucle to ride, if I can find some more legs to use. See you again next time. Bye.
Oh, and we never did find an open cafe, resorting to supermarket sandwiches in true bikepacking style.
Rather English, sitting outside a supermarket store. I'm done for the day.